The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, established in 1569 with the Union of Lublin, was a unique political entity in early modern Europe. It represented a voluntary political union between the Kingdom of Poland and the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, creating one of the largest and most populous states in Europe at the time. Unlike the absolute monarchies that dominated Europe, the Commonwealth developed a sophisticated system of constitutional governance that emphasized the principles of elected monarchy, a strong legislative body, and significant rights for the nobility, making it a precursor to modern democratic governance. Origins and political structure. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth emerged from the need for a closer political and military alliance between Poland and Lithuania, primarily in response to external threats, such as the expanding Russian Tsardom and the growing power of the Ottoman Empire. The Union of Lublin formalized the relationship, creating a single state with a common monarch, parliament, Sejm, and legal system, while preserving the distinct identities of Poland and Lithuania. The Commonwealth's governance was based on the concept of golden liberty, which granted the nobility, Szlachta, significant political rights. The monarchy was elective rather than hereditary, with kings chosen by the nobility through a process known as the free election. This system aimed to prevent dynastic rule and ensure that the monarch remained accountable to the nobility. The Sejm, a bicameral legislative body composed of the Senate and the lower chamber of deputies, played a crucial role in shaping laws and policies. The role of the Sejm and the liberum veto. The Sejm was central to the Commonwealth's constitutional framework. It consisted of representatives from both Poland and Lithuania, and had the authority to legislate, approve taxes, and oversee foreign policy. Sessions of the Sejm required unanimous consent for decisions, a principle known as the liberum veto. While intended to ensure consensus, the liberum veto often led to legislative paralysis, as any single noble could nullify an entire session's decisions. Despite its flaws, the Sejm embodied a form of parliamentary government that was rare in early modern Europe. The Commonwealth's political system allowed significant participation from the nobility, who enjoyed extensive rights and privileges. The Szlachta had the power to elect the king, shape laws, and influence state affairs, making Poland-Lithuania one of the most politically inclusive states of its time. Religious tolerance and legal innovations. Another remarkable aspect of the Commonwealth's governance was its commitment to religious tolerance. The Warsaw Confederation of 1573 guaranteed freedom of worship for all religious groups, a policy that was ahead of its time in an era of religious wars and persecution across Europe. This tolerance attracted diverse communities, including Protestants, Jews, Orthodox Christians, and Muslims, fostering a pluralistic society. The Commonwealth also developed an advanced legal system that sought to balance monarchical authority with noble privileges. The king was bound by laws and could not impose taxes or declare war without the Sejm's approval. Legal institutions, such as regional assemblies, Sejmics, played an essential role in ensuring local governance and protecting the rights of nobles. Challenges and decline. Despite its innovative political system, the Commonwealth faced significant challenges. The liberum veto, initially a safeguard for noble freedoms, became a tool for foreign powers to manipulate internal politics. Corruption, infighting, and inefficiency weakened the state's ability to respond to external threats. The late 17th and 18th centuries saw increasing pressure from neighboring powers, Russia, Prussia, and Austria, all of whom sought to exploit the Commonwealth's weaknesses. Internal reforms, including attempts to strengthen the monarchy and streamline governance, were often met with resistance from the nobility. The Constitution of May 3, 1791, introduced major changes, including hereditary monarchy and more centralized governance, but these reforms came too late to save the Commonwealth. By the late 18th century, the Commonwealth was partitioned by its more powerful neighbors, disappearing from the map of Europe in 1795. However, its legacy of constitutional governance, religious tolerance, and parliamentary democracy influenced later political developments in Poland and beyond. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth was an extraordinary experiment in constitutional governance at a time when most of Europe was dominated by absolute monarchies. While its system had weaknesses, including the liberum veto and internal divisions, it provided a model of elected monarchy, legislative oversight, and noble rights that anticipated later democratic developments. The Commonwealth's influence can be seen in modern democratic institutions, making it a significant chapter in the history of constitutional government.